Power-ups are a crucial part of any zombie game. They can speed it up, they can slow it down, but they always end up coming in clutch when you need them most. I'm going to rank every power-up in Treyarch Call of Duty Zombies from worst to first. This is a World at War to Black Ops 4 ranking only, and I do have some qualifications before we start here because believe it or not, more people have been getting mad at me for leaving a specific item out of the ranking videos than the actual rankings themselves. The only qualification is that the power-up has to come from a zombie or boss zombie. If it can't come from a regular zombie, it's not a power-up. So the free ray gun on Shadows, not ranking it. The Wonderwaffe death machine from Call of the Dead, not ranking it. Anyways, there are 12 power-ups in this ranking, and the worst power-up in COD Zombies is the Carpenter. The Carpenter is a little power-up that boards up every barrier in the map. So it basically slows down all zombies in the game and can help you regather yourself while that's happening. Unfortunately, that's all it does besides giving you 200 points, and it's not all that helpful past round 15. Usually you don't end up picking this thing up because all it does is slow down the game. Next up, we have the Nuke. The Nuke kills off the entire wave of zombies that you're facing in a round. Don't get me wrong, this power-up can be great and useful in many situations, like if you don't have ammo, but it only gives you 400 points, even though it usually kills around 20 to 30 zombies. That is a potential 2,000 to 3,000 points, and you're only getting 400. It can also potentially end the round, which isn't helpful if you need to get something done, like open up the map or do an Easter egg step. So if you've ever played co-op zombies and heard someone say, don't pick up the nuke, that's probably... Moving on, the next power-up is zombie points. Zombie points can give you anything up to like 1,000 points, I think. I don't know, I think it's different on some maps, like in BO3, it can give you 1250. It's a good bonus because everyone wants points. It's great and it helps you, and it's better with double points, but that's all I'm gonna say. At number 9, we have Zombie Blood. Zombie Blood gives you immunity or invincibility to the zombies for about 30 seconds. It's great because it lets you do literally anything, whether that's getting away from the zombies, buying perks, doors, steps, reviving your friends, the list goes on. The thing is that this power-up is random, and obviously since you get it from killing zombies, you most likely won't really need it that much. Now obviously that is kind of subjective, and it actually doesn't wear off in the higher rounds, and at times you really will need it, so Zombie Blood is still really good. At number 8, we have the random perk drop. The random perk drop is pretty good because it saves you usually 2,000 to 3,000 points on a perk, and there is another thing that this drop can do, which I will talk about in just a second. You can get this in multiple ways, like the monkeys on Ascension and Shangri-La, and a bunch of other maps too. If you already reach the 4 perk limit and you get the drop, it does grant you a 5th perk, which is very useful, but the truth is, unless you time it really well, you're gonna get this when you don't need it, like as a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th perk. Also, there are some pretty bad perks out there, and if you don't believe me, just watch my last video because I ranked them all. So it's a risk of getting one of the bad ones, and at the end of the day, I feel like it's a little overrated because you could always end up just buying the perks. It's like a free Wonder Fizz with a chance of getting an extra perk slot. Next up is the Death Machine. Now the Death Machine is a fan favorite, and it's almost always picked up. It gives you an infinite ammo, high damage machine gun for 30 seconds. You can spray and pray, and it kills hordes of zombies very quickly. Now with that, you can't really move with this thing because it's very heavy. In Black Ops 1 and 2, you can't even run, and in Black Ops 3 and 4, you can run, but you're still hindered greatly. If you switch off of it, you will lose it, so you can't switch between it and another gun, except in Black Ops 1. And I say except because you literally cannot switch off of it, and you have to use it for the full 30 seconds. It's great at killing hordes though, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on, number 6 is Full Power. Full Power replenishes your special weapon in Black Ops 4. And the special weapon is just a better death machine, so that's why it's a little higher. If you're rocking the Hammer of Valhalla or the Chakrams, you know how good those can be. In the later rounds though, it's less useful just because it's pretty easy to get the specialist anyway. But I mean, yeah, you are still practically in God mode with those specialists, and Full Power just gives you that automatically. So yeah. Starting at the top 5, number 5 is the Bonfire Sale. Now a few of you may not know what the Bonfire Sale is, and there's a good reason for that. This drop only appeared on one zombies map. Can you guess which map it is? I will give you 5 seconds to type it in the comments. After this map was remastered, it did appear on that map too, but anyways, it's 5. You get it after killing the Pentagon Thief flawlessly, and it reduces the cost of the Pack-a-Punch from 5,000 points to 1,000 points. It just makes life so much easier and saves you thousands of points while also upgrading your weapon class. There's no downside to it, like there could be with the random perk drop, and it's very rewarding for killing the Pentagon Thief. Next up is the Fire Sale. Similar to the Bonfire Sale reducing the cost of the Pack-a-Punch, the Fire Sale diminishes the cost of the Mystery Box from 950 points to 10 points. So I really don't have to explain myself when I say that this is a godsend power-up. It lasts for 30 seconds, and also, if you just need a total rework on your weapon loadout, you can hit this thing like 7 times. So the chances of getting a wonder weapon, or even just a really really solid rifle are so high. Also, I'm gonna give it bonus points for an absolutely legendary theme song at times. Double points is gonna be number 3, and it's just such a good drop. Think of it like this, right? It's round 15, you got about 40 zombies in front of you. That's a potential 4,000 points, at least, right? With double points, you get 8,000 points. It is better with insta-kill, especially with knifing. You can get a ridiculous amount of points, but I just like that it's so much more common than some of these other power-ups and is still so rewarding. Number 2 is insta-kill. When you get insta-kill, it's just some of the happiest times to be a zombies player. Nothing is more satisfying than spraying through a round 50 horde with an unpack-a-punched crossbow. You can kill anything with this drop with anything. Technically, damage is infinite towards zombies, or the way I like to think of it is just the zombies have 1 HP, because it usually isn't a one-shot towards bosses. That is the only exception. Also, if you're on like round 10 and get an insta-kill, please do not shoot the zombies, just knife them. You will get more points, it's more satisfying, and it's just a better way to do it. That brings us to number 1. The best power-up you can get in zombies is the max ammo. Max ammo, maxi, maxine, however you want to call it, this thing is a green angel. It replenishes all of your ammo. Can you even play a zombies game without max ammo? I mean, maybe if you're using only wall weapons, but that's it. Another reason why this is the best bonus drop and better than any other power-up is it helps you in any situation imaginable. Think about it. You don't need double points past round 30. Same thing with fire sale, bonfire sale, the list goes on. But whenever you are running out of ammo in that thunder gun, ice staff, apothecant servant, whatever it is, you can always rely on max ammo. It almost feels like a crime to see max ammo and not pick it up, or not be able to pick it up for any reason. It just feels like a crime. It is one of the most iconic things in COD Zombies, and for a good reason. Anyways, guys, that is the video. Every bonus drop or power up ranked from worst to first. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next upload. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really didn't expect to get this much reception after coming back to YouTube. So thank you all, and I will see you in the next one.